And I came to understand that there are in fact 7 survival skills which every young person will need to get and keep a good job, to be a successful learner, and an active and informed citizen in the globe, as well as in our democracy. Initiative and entrepreneurialism. It was Mark Chandler, who's vice president and general counsel at Cisco, who's all of these large companies are deeply concerned about how to keep the entrepreneurial spirit alive, how to create an environment that promotes and encourages entrepreneurialism and initiative.
The comments that Steve Jobs makes about entrepreneurship in this video were made 15 years before the invention of the iPhone. And we all know how successful the iPhone was. So
that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
next, we have a video on Oprah Winfrey, one of the most famous entrepreneurs alive to this day. She has built a media empire from the ground up following these rules. And here's her advice to you on trusting your gut.
I am who I am because I trust my gut more than anyone else's opinion. And that is my best advice to you. You know what is right. And when everyone around you is telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do.
Michael Jordan is not only one of the greatest basketball players, but he's also a great entrepreneur. Let's hear what he has to say on overcoming failure.
6 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
Coming from the founder, the person running the company, so I think I believe those things probably the most strongly of people at the company.
Move fast.
Move fast, be bold, right? Focus on impact. But I think You know, I think long-term focus is a really important part of this.
Well, I was lucky that I got started early. I mean, it always helps to get started early, and my dad happened to be an investor. At age probably 7 or something, I started reading these books that were around the place, and so I had a 15-year jump on many people in a sense, and that helped a lot. And
I suppose that if you train your whole life for a marathon, you better not crap out right before the finish line, right?
no breakdowns due to overwhelming pressure. It takes a certain amount of discipline.
Yeah, it takes discipline and it takes focus, and I think I'm very fortunate that I've had a gradual success. It's not something that happened in one day. It's something that I've worked at and worked at.
How can you use this information? Well, you can actually use this information today at Maine East. You can think like an entrepreneur today at Maine East. You can get started early at Maine East. You can become an expert, gain your 10,000 hours at Maine East, and you can gain professional cultural intelligence at Maine East. How, you might ask? Allow me to explain. Let's talk about how you would become an expert and how you would gain your 10,000 hours. You can gain your 10,000 hours at Maine East right now. Let's say you want to become an engineer. You can take more math courses, take Project Lead the Way. Let's say you want to become a doctor or any profession in the healthcare industry. You can take more science courses. You can take healthcare careers, also a course that Maine East offers. Let's say you want to become a chef. You can take Maine East's food course.